Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video, like I always say, is so exciting, but it actually is. It actually is because for a long time, ALPHALETE drops have been great, but there's always something that I'm like, oh, I wish this, I wish that. But I can happily say that this drop has probably the most solid pieces that I've seen from ALPHALETE in a long time. So buckle up, get your notepad out, know what you want. Let's get right into it. I'm so excited. Mind you, I just tried everything on for the first time. This drop, we had the Access bra and the push bra. The push bra is something that I didn't pick up. Basically exactly the push tank that ALPHALETE has come out with in the past, but in a sports bra version. Mind you, so many good pieces this launch. I really had to narrow down my selects. I would have loved to get a push bra to review for you guys, but in my opinion, there was just better things to choose. So the push bras have a little bit more length on them. I like my sports bras to be very minimal, very short. So that's the reason I didn't gravitate towards them. But I know that it would probably be a very flattering piece because the push tanks are one of my most worn ALPHALETE pieces. So definitely something to look into. Check out other athletes' reviews so you can see more about that piece. But we have the Access bra. This is a brand new bra, Aura fabric, and I was told to get the same size as my original like Aura bra sizing, which is usually I size down to an extra small. Aura's fabric is super stretchy and I got an extra small, but I will say I'm still gonna wear it because if you know me, you know I love a teeny bra, especially when you have smaller chests like me. But I probably could have done a small to be safer because as you can see, we're not getting a ton of coverage. So be aware that this bra is not one that has coverage, okay? This is a mini bra, but we have such a great neckline. Love that the straps are taken pretty wide, cursive logo, 2 pleats on the bottom, have the nice scoop under the chest that I think is super flattering. And then we have the teeny tiny skimpy straps in the back with this little triangle detail going on. I think I would stay true to size and not size down, just my opinion, unless you want it on the very minimal side, which you guys will see in the try on part of things. It is pretty minimal. So this one is coming in majority of the colors. I got it in scarlet and in wheat. It's also coming in the powder blue, the white, anchor, and black. I have a tank. The Form tank is Aura's fabric. Amazing fabric. I was worried because it's Aura, I should size down. So glad I got a small. So glad I stayed true to size. If I got a size down, it would have been cutting into me. So this is just a perfect staple tank. The push tank is a little bit more intense. It's more compressive. It has the built-in bra, but there's no padding. This one has a built-in bra with removable cups in it, which is great. Neckline is not a super wide neckline, but not super narrow. I feel like the push tanks are definitely a lot more narrow. This one's just literally a perfect tank. There's nothing I would change on this. Not a thing. I'm trying to think of something I would change and there's not a thing. Maybe just more colors. ALPHALETE's cursive logo. Length is stunning, past the belly button, adjustable straps. Literally just the perfect staple tank. No complaints. I love this piece and I only got this color. I wish I would have gotten more. Red, anchor, wheat, white, and black. But then we have the Halter push tank and that's what I'm wearing now. This is the same fabric as the push tank, so it's like that amplify material. This is a tank I would wear on more intense days. I want to be more intense workouts. I want to be held in. I want to be snatched. Nothing coming out, but I still want it to be flattering. So they absolutely killed it with this tank. Killed it with this tank. So many colors, all the colors. Black, white, scarlet, coastal blue, mocha, rose, and dark heather gray. Should have gotten literally every color. I guess that's what Black Friday is for. So anyways, we have mocha. And this is bringing me back to one of my absolute favorite leggings from ALPHALETE. It was the Amplify legging in the color mocha. I wore those almost every other day. They were constantly in the wash. This was giving like nostalgia of that, but like so much more elevated, especially paired with the pump short that I'll get to. Halter is adjustable, which I have not seen with other brands, and I love that because it just makes it more adjustable for everybody. I feel like the neckline is taken out a bit more, but I like where it sits. We don't get too much of an armpit situation. Just super flattering on the chest area, and it's so simple, but it's so good. And this has been what we have been wanting. Thank you for listening to us, ALPHALETE. We love you. If you're not familiar with the push tank, this is the push tank in a halter version. So the push tanks have this kind of like cinching on the underbust to kind of give like a lift or a push. But mind you, I have no pads in here, which is crazy because I used to not leave the house without like any cups in. As you can see on the inside, we have some more of that like push technology in the fabric. There is a built-in shelf bra without the padding though. The back is nice and open. We have the nice minimal logo, which we all know and love. And then we have some of that contour going down the side of the tank, which I think is a super minimal detail, but it just makes the tank. And it's the perfect length. Can't get better than this. It's Christmas, guys. It's literally Christmas. I got the white, I got the mocha color, and I got the coastal blue. And I wish I got every color because it's just that good. Let's move on to bottoms so I can share with you the pump shorts that I got to match these tanks. So in this drop, there is a lot of Amplify also coming, but there was so many items to choose from, I had to narrow it down. And if I'm being honest, I would choose pump over Amplify every time. Love Amplify, I still wear it all the time. But if I had to choose one, it's pump, okay? It's pump. Pump is superior. Pump is superior. Pump is the best short on the market. That stays between you and I. Me putting this out on the internet. Okay, anyway, so I didn't get any Amplify this drop because I just feel like pump is what I'm gonna gravitate towards. And of course, I would love to show you guys all the Amplified colors. I don't get the full collection, so I had to be picky and choosy with what I got. So this is the mid-rise pump. This drop, we're getting the option to do high-rise pump, which is brand new. So I stuck with the mid-rise because I know mid-rise, I love mid-rise, and this is where I'm at. But I did get one in the high-rise just to compare with you guys because I love you. And I wish I would have gotten this one in mid-rise instead and not the high-rise. We got the rose color, we got mocha, and we got the coastal blue. Out of these, it's either coastal blue or mocha. I don't know which one it is. You can decide that because I'm not deciding. The winner probably would have been scarlet if I would have gotten mid-rise. But anyways, wanted to touch on this rose color is not giving rose. It's not giving, maybe it's giving rose. It's not pale rose. Like I was thinking like a rose, the scent, like a paler rose, but it's definitely a more saturated pink. So just be aware of that. I mean, obviously you can see it. It's a lighter pink, but it is more saturated. If you're not familiar with the pump short, we have the same waistband as the normal Amplify that we all know and love. It's 3-tiered. Then what's different with pump? Tighter, kind of like the push tank, same technology, more compressive detailing right under the cheeks so that it's giving like that lift, that push effect. Thicker cinch on the scrunch, which at first I didn't love this. I remember when I first got pump, I was kind of like, huh, interesting choice with the scrunch. No, they knew what they were doing. I was the one that didn't know. 10 out of 10, nothing I would change. But when it comes to the high rise, if you feel like you have, maybe like you have a longer torso and you just don't like the low rise, maybe you don't like your belly button showing, I don't know, things like that, and you want a little bit more coverage, we do have the high rise. And in the try on part of things, you can see the dramatic difference. It's crazy how much a few inches can change a short. The actual waistband isn't what is different in length. It's the length from the waistband to like the scrunch. So if you look at the rose one, the scrunch starts right after the 3-tier waistband, but with the high rise, we have more space here before the scrunch starts. So the high rise added length is added right here rather than added in the actual waistband, if that makes sense. I'm still gonna wear these. I'm just going to do the good old little fold down just so that they fit more comfortably, but I'm glad that we're giving more options with the waistbands so that everybody can get what they prefer. Then we have the Aura long wide leg pant. Finally, we have 2 length options, which I think is game changer. And these are coming in black, anchor, powder blue, wheat, and mocha. Best believe I got every color. These are the Aura fabric that we all know and love. I say that, but I know some of you haven't tried them before. So this is definitely a more relaxed, stretchier fabric, cut and sew vibe. Okay, my only ifs with this is when you see put them on, the creases under my butt, I'm getting a lot of creasing, and I'm getting a lot of creasing in like the V crotch area. But I understand the fit of these like straight leg pants, like that's gonna be inevitable. But I feel like if I sized down, maybe it would have fit my glutes more flattering. The under glute is like loose, so it kind of doesn't accentuate the glutes as much as I thought it would. Do what you want with that info. I need to wear them a little more. I need to see how I feel in them. Maybe I was supposed to size down. That might be my bad. We have the same Aura waistband on like all of the Aura pieces. There's like the little seams on the inside, and then these seams trickle all the way down the side. We have the famous curved seam around on the side of the glute to give the accentuation of round glutes. Aura logo, which is the nice cursive monotone, and then we have a subtle, it's almost like a hidden scrunch. It's like so subtle you don't notice it. And then we have a nice V seam, exactly like what they're called. They're just a long straight leg pant. The regular inseam is 33.5. The long length is 36. I'm 5'4" and I went on my tiptoes and they are just hitting the floor. I feel like the long length would be tall girl friendly. I would just make sure you measure your inseam and kind of go off of that. We got wheat. I'm wearing powder blue right now. So comfy. Anchor, and I got black because these pants are so perfect for everything, whether that be like leg day, upper body day, running errands, running around with my nephew. And like right now it feels like I'm naked. It feels like there's like no compression in the waistband. They're just a very breathable, comfy, flattering pant that's not as like in your face and accentuating as like a legging. I actually love these. I just need to figure out the sizing on them, and maybe that would fix like the bunching situation, the extra fabric that I'm getting. But other than that, love them. Okay, then we have some sweats. I got the joggers. These are definitely a thicker material, perfect for winter time. It's nice soft fleece. I got a size large because I feel like in the past Alphalete's sweats have tend to run kind of not small but not oversized. So I did get a size large, and I do feel like they are a true large and not oversized, if that makes sense. So if you like your sweats to fit a little baggier, definitely size up. Just the perfect sweat. Like I love how these fit. I feel like all of my favorite sweats that like fit so good and are so simple, and these give that same effect. Like they're so simple, classic, perfect sweatpant that I can wear with every pump cover, any workout outfit. This is like a great pump cover. And if I'm gonna wear a jogger sweatpant these days, it's gonna be a fit like this one, where it's like big enough to fit over my shoe, but they're like nice and big and baggy. Definitely recommend sizing up, maybe even sizing up 2 times. But the drawstrings have that nice rubber piece so that they won't fray or anything. And that's literally it. Perfect fit, cozy, comfy, blanket feeling fabric. Nothing I would change on those. Nothing. I got the matching crew neck because I always gravitate towards like hoodies and zip ups, and then I'm like, I have no crew necks. Classic gray color, and I love the monotone logo that they have going on. It's so simple and so sleek, but as I was showing you guys in the trend part of things, already peeling off, which is like super sad to see. I'm just gonna try to not mess with it. Just beware of that. This one I got a medium. I feel like it's a true medium. Again, not very oversized. If you want it to fit oversized, definitely size up. I think the medium fit perfectly oversized for me. So, and it's literally just a crew neck, simple, classic. I think I'm gonna wear this gray set to the airport because it's like a perfect airport fit, perfect traveling fit. That was everything we got in this drop. Along with this drop, there is going to be crazy Black Friday sales. I don't want to miss anything, so I will list all of the Black Friday deals on the screen for you guys to check out. Definitely plan ahead. Going into this drop is so good, and I think so many athletes are going to be talking about this. Definitely know what you want, because I have a feeling a lot of stuff is going to sell out. So know what you want, or else you're gonna miss out. So if you have any questions or need help deciding, need help with sizing, anything like that, feel free to comment down below and I will get back to you before lunch, or DM me on Instagram and we can chat over there. I love chatting all things activewear or shopping in general. So would love to help you guys figure out what you want. Get ready for these Black Friday deals because they are going to be insane. Now is the time, if you haven't tried Alphalete, or if there has been something you've been wanting to try, Black Friday is the time to try it. They don't do any like 10%, 20% off. They go crazy. On Black Friday, be sure to use code Maddie. I'll leave it on the screen. And if you do use my code, please let me know so I can thank you for supporting me. I'm so grateful for everybody that uses my code, or even if you interact with these videos, thank you for the support nonetheless. So thank you guys so much for watching another YouTube video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.